Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Pisces, this is for you, and I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. So with that said, before we start, if you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. Before we start, I would like to bless my deck of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So your key to the week this week is the Temperance card, right? And what this suggests to me is that this week you're going to have to find a way to make the best of a situation, right? No matter what you're presented with, you take the wisdom, the joy, the luck, the abundance out of it and you do something with it. So it kind of suggests, I don't think you're going to have a bad week. I just feel like this week you are maybe presented with a situation where you're kind of like, okay, I don't really know what to do with this. And as such, it's like, take the positive from it, take the best attribute, take the biggest piece of wisdom, the biggest gem of knowledge, like whatever it is that this situation is that arises for you or that you inadvertently get pulled into, take the good out of it. This is a week for you to look for the gem, to look for the hidden wisdom, to look for the look for the blessing in the lesson, right? That's the best way that you can use this week's energy. For your actions and options this week, you have the Nine of Cups. This is gorgeous, especially coupled with the Temperance card because it represents a profound sense of peace. What this really kind of says to me more than anything else as well, this week you may find that there is the first one, you might have a really very spiritual experience this week. Now, whatever this challenge is that comes up, whatever this, maybe surprise event as well that happens, you might find this week that it's almost like a moment of you doing what Pisces does best and just surrendering to the moment and saying, right, okay, this is what I'm faced with. And as soon as you do that, it's like this powerful, profound sense of healing and peace could really settle on you. And it could be quite a profound and spiritual experience. That's probably the best way for me to put it. The other thing is with the Nine of Cups as well, because this falls on you, your actions and your options, something that you need. This isn't necessarily just something that you want, but something that you actually need is going to show up in your life this week, right? So some prayer that you have, that you've put out into the universe with all of your Piscean powers, is going to manifest for you this week. And I think this is fantastic. For your communications and conversations, you have the Eight of Pentacles. There could be some form of a promotion that comes up this week. It could be a position of some kind. However, because the Nine of Cups is in close proximity as well, for some of you, if you've been wishing for a different job, if you have been putting applications out there for different work, this could be a really good week for you. In some way, shape or form, there is a shift taking place in the career this week. And I will say this to you, if you're one of those people that works for yourselves, this week, not only could you find the right partnerships or the right collaborations, but this could be a week where it's almost like you have your personal big idea, right? Where that thing that you will be known for, that you feel like you're here to contribute to the world, could absolutely reveal itself to you this week. Pay attention, because it's going to be in the course of what you do naturally that this is revealed to you. It will be the same for those of you that work for somebody else as well. Like if you're an employee, through the course of your duties this week, you're going to have some sort of realization where you think, okay, you know what? I think maybe I can take these skills and apply them elsewhere. There's almost like a cross-border, a crossover of some kind. And for a select few of you as well, this could be a week where you get headhunted in some way, shape or form. So if business cards are flying about, if, invites are made and opportunities are made through the course of your work, go ahead, right? Accept. When it comes to those of you that are retired or no longer working for any reason, This week, I think this is going to be you not only aligning with what your current purpose is, but I think more than anything, this is going to be a week where the saying idle hands are the devil's playground really does hold true, right? You need to be doing something with your time to stimulate your brain and your creative energies. For your money and materials, you have the Seven of Cups. So money's not necessarily great this week. And one of the reasons being with the Seven of Cups, it could be that there's more month than there is money this month, right? This week could really stretch your finances thin, and maybe you're thinking, oh, you know what? I'm not as flush, or I'm not as comfortable as I would like to be at this moment in time. It won't last. It absolutely won't last. It just suggests that this week, financially, you do appear to be spread a little bit thinner than you would like. But remember, you've got that Nine of Cups, which tends to be a bit of like a healing or a protective balm. So I think all in all, you'll be all right. For your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your gonads and your reproductive system. If you are trying to conceive, this would be a really good week for you to look into all of your internals. This would be a good week to go for a checkup, all right, just to see. And the thing is, I don't think I'm not a doctor. I can't give you medical advice. I don't think there's anything majorly wrong. I just feel like your system is quite sluggish at the moment, and I think that by going to, to have everything looked at, it will give you an indicator of what you can do, and it might be like a really easy fix. When it comes to the home and environment, your Seven of Cups, this would be a really good week to start separating your stuff out, all right, because this is going to show you what you need to get rid of. It looks like things are a little bit cluttered at the moment, or they're a little bit unkempt, and this week would be a really good week for you to look into ways to rectify that. For your love and relations, you have the Three of Pentacles. So, I mean, again, right, it looks like everybody's meeting through work these days, right? You've got the Three of Pentacles. For you personally, this is going to be through the course of some form of study. So if there's something that you're planning to study, if there is something that you want to learn, go for it. Because if you're single, the chances are you could end up bumping into somebody that is, ends up being quite special to you. The other thing with the Three of Pentacles as well, it's going to see you really looking at not only what you require from a relationship, but what really you need on a material level from a partner. The thing is with Pisces, it tends to be a sign that's like, I don't really care so much about that stuff. As long as you love me, as long as you're open, you're warm, you can accept my quirky creativeness, I'm fine. But it looks like a lot of you Piscean people are getting really, really serious and really realistic about what you need from a partner on that material level. And it will be the same for those of you that are in relationships. This could be where you are looking at the finances this week and saying, right, okay, we can't continue on this way. We need to make some real headway or some real sense of what's going on right now. So let's have a look at your new moon message. That new moon in Taurus is going to be lovely because it's offering a sextile energy to your sun, moon or ascendant. And your message from the Human Design Oracle cards is the Gate, 58 and Joy. Remember what I said to you right in the beginning? You've got to look for the gems. You've got to look for the good. You've got to look beyond the current circumstance or the experience that you're having. Look for the joy. Look for the happiness. Look for the thing that makes you laugh, even if it's a really inappropriate joke at the most inappropriate time, although as far as I'm concerned, those are the best kind. But yeah, this would be a week where paying attention to not only to what's happening, but what's beyond that. You need to, Pisces is the most powerful visualizer, right? When you say to a Pisces visualize, they can literally just go straight in there and build like the whole thing out with complete detail. Use that ability this week to look beyond the situation that you want and visualize the situation that you want. All right, but beyond the situation that you have, and to visualize the situation that you want. I love this as well. The other thing about this card, it's about unbridled joy, right? So when you feel joy, when you feel happy, even if it is at one of those moments that's inappropriate or whatever, you feel it, and you feel it fully. Don't let anybody dampen your shine this week, all right? With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.